Oh, no intro, just right into the live?
Right into the live. I want them to know. I want to know, give us a mic check.
Do it still sound like I'm talking through a red cup? How is the audio? Let me know, y'all. So I can get out of this grumpy ass mood. Yep. Audio still fucked up. Had nothing to do with the air conditioning. Nah, it ain't fine. Y'all can't work like that.
Keep talking, bro.
Yeah.
We live.
Yeah, I don't know if we can be able to record today, y'all. Trying to get this shit right. But yeah. You know, one thing for me is like staying within your capabilities. Right? Not trying to do too much above your fucking means. Because then you have duds like this. Bro's microphone cool, but we don't need a Bro's microphone right now. Bro's microphone ain't fucking cool. What's this microphone plugged into?
Unplug that one and plug that one back in.
I don't know if it's that, bro. Fucked up as my mic still sounding, y'all. How would sound now that I got Bro's mic? Am I still fucked up?
Something. Try this one. Give me the number 2. Go ahead, keep going.
You.
That's good.
Ain't no fucking good. Ain't nothing good about it.
Good.
Ain't nothing good about
That
it.
was good.
Ain't nothing good about
That
it.
was good.
Ain't nothing good about it. I don't even want fucking be here no more.
Give me that
I
back on
don't
the
even
floor.
want to be here no more. I want to go home. I don't want to blog. I don't want to do anything.
That was good.
I want to do anything. You know. What the fuck? I mean, you know, bros, aren't we getting out of the fat era of our lives? Right? Would you say? I feel like we're getting out of the fat eras. But sometimes we still do fat shit. Right? For example, today, leave the stream the way it is for a fucking super stream. And now we're 10 minutes in, and we haven't gotten to the stank off. Oh my goodness, what the
Yeah, but I'll say this though.
Tell me how it annoys you that I got annoyed about
No,
this happening.
but we
Talk to me
love.
about it.
We love. It's not fat shit. Like it's not fat shit. We love.
It's fat shit.
No, it's not. And did you not maybe like a week or so ago tell me, yo, I want to start doing my streams like we do on the super streams? Did you not tell me that like a week or two ago?
Do me a favor, bro. Don't insult my intelligence as a human being.
Bro,
Don't insult me.
Hold on.
Okay.
Just can I get yes or no's? Can I get yes or no's before you want to give me your reasonings? Can I get yes or no's?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm gonna also say this: the chat know you be acting like a little bitch sometimes. Thing don't go perfectly right your way, you know, and we start pouting, kicking our feet up, throwing our hands up. Like, relax, bro. It took 10 minutes, but we figured it out. Before, we had no capabilities of figuring it out. Chat, let me ask y'all a question. Do he sound good in his mic right now? Talk for me, Rob. Please.
Yeah. Check me out. Check me out.
Me, Ice is in the chat if Rob sound good right now.
Freaky said we don't know that, respectfully. But,
Yeah, I know, but Freaky top Froze like #1 fan. Like,
let me say this.
He got pictures of Froze up in his wall.
We're not going to disrespect Freaky.
I'm not disrespecting.
Can I get some yes and no's? Can I get some yes and no's? The same way you just got yes and no's.
Go ahead.
Can I just get some yes and no's?
Go ahead.
Since we playing yes and no's.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, I'm acting like a little bitch. Let
Yeah.
me just give a little yes and no's.
Yeah, you was.
Okay.
I don't want to stream no more.
Talking to me like I'm a customer who don't know the business is crazy, right? Like, I don't know who you're fooling. Your fat ass got in this fucking studio today, saw that you had choreographed the cameras, the microphones, and the lighting for Super Stream, yes or no?
Correct.
So, because you didn't want to get under the table, no diddy, untangle some cords, turn the camera back around so we could get back to the walk with Froze set, you said, you know what? He did say last week he wanted to start using the Super Stream look for some blogs. So because I'm being a little lazy right now, don't want to untangle these wires, we just gonna leave it like this, Froze. That's why when I came in the building, did you say yes or no? Hey, yo, you shooting like this today?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, when I walked in, yes or no? Did I say, yo, why the shit ain't switching around?
Yeah.
Right? So, you know what the chat don't know
Now,
is...
how long was I in the building before you walked in the building? How long was I in the building before you walked in the building?
Something they knew about. I ain't cut you off, good gang. Good brother, good gangy. My heart. What you know, they know something about me. What they don't know about you is you get a little fat feet sometimes. You get a little lethargic. And that's all right. We all have our flaws. But I'm not going to talk about our flaws, bro, because I love you. You're my guy. All right? So, you know, it is what it is. We're not going to, you know, call me pouty because bros is being a little lazy. We're not going to do that, chat. Fuck you talking about Freaky?
Chat know he be pouting.
Where Freaky at? Hey, Freaky, you see bros in the chat, time him out. He sound like his mic is off. My mic still fucked up, y'all?
No, I can hear you through my. I can hear it loud. You good?
What do you think they mean by it's off?
Let's get into the stank off. You good? I promise.
All right. Well, 30 for 30. What is it? Day 14th. Then they want us to switch mics again, man.
Look, your man just told you we can hear you.
They're doing that so we don't end the stream, bro.
No, that's freaky.
It's multiple people saying we can hear you though. Like, and when we drop this what fucks our channel up for the people who aren't frequent watchers. They'll come in here, damn, bro, I fuck with y'all channel, but every time I come in here, y'all lower than everybody. It's been like a big problem for us. You know what I'm saying? So you want to cut this episode for 108 people in the chat when it's probably gonna be 3,000 to 5,000 people watching. Froze, I don't want to fucking do that.
It was a problem. It hasn't been a problem for about the last 30 for
They telling
30.
us to switch mics again for the 5th time, but come on, we'll run the show though. So 40 bars and official. First of all, I don't know what the fuck going on between them two. They've been on Twitter for the last 72 hours posting highly disrespectful tweets. Now, the thing that stood out to me was, well, they already battled. So, immediately when I remembered that they already battled, I said, oh, this is real. Oh, this is true. Like, this is real beef. Bro's gotta give you his money. All right. Bro, I'm not talking no more. Chad, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm ready to stop it. It's fucking up my swag, my whole spew. Fucking up my focus. I can't vlog under those conditions. You good now? Look, and then every time y'all say we good, nah, bro, you good now. There it go. Did you touch something, bro?
I turned the game.
You turned the game up. Did you see that comment?
Yeah.
What the fuck is game? Somebody fixed it. All right. Well, there goes the game. So we good now. It's louder. It's a good freaky. I know you won't lie to me, freaky. Is it good? Let me know, bro. All right. Folks, you good. All right. So 40 bars. And you look at the title. First of all, disclaimer. I don't want to see neither one of you ladies being fucking mad at me about this title. The title is based off of your tweets. Okay? So I meant no disrespect to either one of you ladies. And I am not saying either one of you ladies stank. Just want to be clear. But a good old-fashioned stank off is what it was. Would you agree, bros?
Yeah.
Yes? So for me, you know, I said, what can I call this? They battled already. Well, how are they insulting each other? Well, the word stank was used as much as the word bitch. And you know, when girls are arguing, that's a word that they go through. So it seems like they're beefing. Although reading their tweets in the moment, up and down the timeline, I was entertained. In the moment, I was. Human, a lot of y'all act like I didn't smirk and giggle at a couple of those tweets. Well, I did. In the moment of reading them, you know, it was funny. But when you think about it, when you think about it, you know, there's nothing to come out of this outside of physicality, unless they can get on the phone like women and talk it out. And now we're talking about at events. I hate that. I hate that. That's the shit that be annoying me. Like, when the fuck official Boston and official New Orleans, 40 Boston. When are they gonna see each other at? Event. 40 be coming with homies. Official, you know, got homies, and you know, so I don't know where this is going to end up, but I know where we're at now. So supposedly 40 was talking about official at an event that official was not at. Word got back to official, she started firing tweets off. Also, word is that 40 was upset that when somebody said rematch 40 to Jazz, somebody had, official had commented, why would she rematch somebody she bodied? So that's all where this has started. Now, bros, just to get them caught up, do you have some of those tweets queued?
I do.
All right, well, talk to me. Talk to me. You know, I don't want to come off like a little bitch. Just talk to me, though.
I have not liked the way you've been acting this whole stream, but we'll talk about it when it's over.
I actually have nothing to talk to you about after this stream. I want to be clear. All right. So, okay, we got Go Official coming up. Now, is this the start of it, bro?
I want to say...
Okay, right here. I got it. A bitch got something to say to me. I'm right here. The fuck? Crackhead battle rapping ass bitch. Stop worrying about my mouth and worry about why everybody say your pussy stink, ho. Okay. Can we get over to 40? This is why this was a stank off, because this is the insults they were throwing around. So, 40 had said that official breath stink. Everybody be saying official breath stink. I can't confirm. I never smelled her breath. Talked to her a few times. Her shit wasn't whamming when I talked to her. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
So I'm gonna be honest, to try to go.
No, you don't have to. 40
back
is right
and
at the top
forth.
next to her.
No, I know. No. I know.
Oh, let's do it, bitch.
I was about to say there's
stop choking on bars on my dick. Crazy.
What's the date today?
14th.
So this goes back for 2 days. We've been at this for 2 days.
I ain't got shit else to say. I'm gonna see you soon, bitch. There's the first threat. Bitch came to the event last year with a black eye because a bitch beat her ass. Get me rolling up. Give me a scroll up. Now we got holiday heart emojis here. Gifts. Asshole. So basically, she's saying, holiday heart, asshole. Snorty bars. I'll see, and then now they're talking to each other here. She quotes a tweet. Nah, me and my bitch are toxic. We had matching black eyes. Let's see if you can do that though, penguin body bitch. And she responds to that. Well, I'll see you soon, itch. I ain't got shit else to say. I'm always outside. Can't wait, dirty gums. She said, me either, smelly ussy. Go up a little bit. It's a real nigga party. You cannot get in. I'm a little delayed, bro. Did you scroll up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scrolling now. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Okay, so officials just shooting a whole bunch of subliminals out.
I think we read enough to go to 40
let's get
now.
the 40 Samuels. Let's get the 40 bars. So this has been going on for 2 days. God damn, 40. All right, she at the 12 too. Okay, Rob Bardashian. All right. Somebody ever told you something that killed a piece? Okay. All right, so 40 response from her first tweet. The same people that say your breath, ass, and pussy stink. Ho, you the same bitch that was buying fake shoes. Official says at this point you want to fight because I'm on that. Bitch got me yucked up. 40 says, is this an invitation, bitch? Because I don't duck no fades. You fucking stupid ass man. Keep that energy when I see you. Knock knee itch. You gonna get your ass beat. Official says, bitch came to an event last year with a black eye. She said, and you came to one with dirty clothes on and film on your teeth. That's how she said? Film on your teeth, you dirty itch. Every time people see you, they laugh at you. Eeyore, big ass doofy itch. You want to talk about that night in Boston? Because we can lose booty. 40 is so mean. What the fuck is going on around this joint? This shit ain't even that serious. Snorty bars. What about you, official? Your looks, your raps, because they got to argue and debate about being Mount Rushmore, and you got a nigga who lets you pay for shit. 10 years older than him, and he broke. Beat it, big back. I'm always outside. Can't wait, dirty gums. Girl, please, you don't even drink water or brush your gums. We know whose pussy stink. Myself, you need probiotic? Then she goes on and tweets, and that warned her the next day. Rob Bardashian, because she's a Bardashian, so she didn't call her Chloe, Kim, or Courtney. She called her Rob. Rob Bardashian. We'll slide up, bros. Yeah. So that's an insult when females that we start going older and shit like that. Wear a mask when you battle. Just her breath not for the weak. She said that to Coffee. Okay, slide up. And then I think that was the end. All right.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
All right, we got more.
No, it wasn't. We got so
Daylight
much more.
or newborn. A bitch who let newborn nut in her can never say it's about me. Shall we go get the receipts? She who slept on the floor. She slept on his floor. Slide up. We got more. Okay, 40. Once you get 40 started, she be started. Really ain't no turnaround. Yeah, actually, bro, I've seen enough. Tonight I battle Big T. This stink butt bitch got kicked out of the telly for fucking. Let's talk about it. Then that nigga Kareem had you wearing fake Jordans. Okay, yeah. So we get into the corny part of it. By the way, yeah, you are correct. It's super corny. To adults. It ain't that serious. Now, although there is some humor in there, and motherfucker act like they too holier than thou. Well, yes, I laugh. You know what I mean? Loose booty bitch. Like shit like that. That gets me going. You know what I mean? That's funny humor. I like that. You know what I mean? What I will say is, though, the threats and it going to a new place and, bitch, I'm going to beat you up when I see you. I really don't think it's that serious. I really don't think it's that deep. Also, you know, I feel like both of them are of the age and of they've been around for a long time now. You know, they must have not liked each other already. That's why I say rematches got to be more of a thing. See, because now I want to see them rap again, and I don't give a fuck what happened in their first battle because it's animosity there, which drives battlers, which you know pushes the envelope a little bit for a rapper. And you know, for me, I would like to see that battle again. Now it doesn't matter if they battle. To me, battle rap is so you know upon rematches that, or depending on a few certain matchups where it's like you know they're with it, but for the most part, everybody not with it. I can understand 40 wanting some rematch tours. I know she has a lot of matchups where she dropped the ball and she probably wants that back. But you know, for me, what's coming out of this positive? You know what I mean? I mean, we just had fucking, you know, Bonnie swinging the boss around fucking Philadelphia a couple months ago. Her homegirl jumped in, and I shout out to both of them. They went and handled that shit outside the event, even though there was something that went down in the event that fucked up a certain somebody's first round. I ain't gonna say no names, but he got freckles. Right? So it could potentially have got worse. We gotta clean this shit up a little bit, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I also think, you know, this shit like this, as funny as you can you know, make it, and as many bloggers is gonna jump on it for 6 to 10,000 views or 3 to 10,000 views. It's not productive. It's not fucking productive. Professionalism is at an all-time low. You know what I mean? Because I see 2 adults, you know, and then it's public, right? They'll say, well, leave something for the bitches. Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. We all can fucking see it. And if I was an overseer, I'd be like, hey, y'all calm that shit the fuck down there. Loose booty bitch was funny. Cool, all right. A little funny. But chill. What are you, and look, motherfucker be from California and the other person be from, Tuscaloosa, Alabama or some shit like that, talking about see you soon. When? What does that mean, see you soon? Y'all literally aren't going to see each other soon. Well, fuck about none of that, man. Y'all ladies get in there and write some bars or something. Bring some of this energy versus coffee too, official. Make that a little bit more interesting. I'm going to see you soon. Y'all literally aren't going to see each other soon. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And then, like, unless y'all get booked, now promoters are scared to, you know, these 2 bitches got problems, yada, yada. I don't know. It's just, I know, all right, we get it. According to both of y'all stank. I don't know how either one of y'all would know that. But that's what I got out of it. All right, 40 think official stink, and official think 40, you know, official think 40 stink. That's what I got out of it. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Nothing really productive.
And loose booties.
Loose booties and big backs. And black eyes. 40 like not me and my bitch both had black eyes. I mean, it's toxic all around. 40 home life seemed fucking toxic. If her and her girlfriend walking around with black eyes, goddamn. We need to get it together around this bitch.
I think arguing like in public, telling a shorty her pussy stink.
Yeah.
Like in your 40s?
It's crazy. That's crazy. Because at that point, I just feel like as a woman, you know, most women at that age, unless you're just like a dirty John, know how to get right down there. Right? You know, for me, though, it's like, well, how much of an insult is that? Right? Because I don't believe nothing official says. Just I don't believe nothing 40 says. They in there disrespecting each other, right? Being females, that's mad. You know? She said, your breath stink. Bitch, yeah. About your ass, breath, and pussy stink. It's like, all right. Now what? Now we fighting? Yeah, they was talking about the cat. Crazy work. So, yeah. And you know what's funny? I wasn't going to do shit on it until they 3-dayed this shit, bros.
Yeah, no, they was going crazy.
3 days? It was 3 days. I'm seeing a whole bunch of Team 40. They wilding out on her. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of gay men getting involved. I'm like, this shit getting a little out of control. You know, we got to get it the fuck back together. Timeline being absorbed by this shit. What's coming out of it? A fade? right? But you know what also I'm seeing around this joint, bro? It's the repeat occurrence of when the culture gets bored, what the rappers and what the media start to do, right? Shit start to get choppy. You know, I'm watching Sirius Jones. You know, he got like 4 fades booked right now. You know what I'm saying, bros? What I mean, he had gyms. Yeah, you know, a bunch of other, you know, bloggers and vloggers he, you know, are arguing with. But this is what I do want to say in defense for the rappers. And I feel like this for athletes too, to a certain degree. We speak about, take Rosenberg brought a bad olive. Let's just speak from a vlogger, for media, right? Talking to media here. We speak about these dudes a lot more than they speak about us, wouldn't you say? Right? Like you're not gonna go cut on New Jersey Twerk blog and see him talking about a bunch of bloggers. You might see a tweet here and there in response, or you know, whatever the case may be. But when we talk about these artists 24/7, 365, who's ever the hot topic, whoever the clicker is, whatever the top story is, at any battler's expense. I know that's the game. That's me at any level, right? I mean, you see it in the NBA, these fucking clickbaity ass titles, media spinning shit, reporting on certain players a little differently than other players. So it's a part of the game. I remember I was listening to a radio show a couple weeks ago, bros, and it was this radio guy. He was a Kansas City Chief sports radio analyst, right? You there? Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna hold you, he was cooking Patrick Mahomes. Calling him fat, calling him lazy, calling him immature. You know, he had some beach pictures where he had a dad bod, right? Like he did not look like the multiple-time MVP, multiple-time Super Bowl winner in these pictures, right?
Looked a little chunky.
He looked a little, I mean, I'm talking about McNabb, chunky Campbell noodle, you know, clam chowder soup and all that, right? Now, game is game. I mean, your Luka probably looks the same way, right? But he was cooking him. He was cooking him. I mean, he was fat, lazy. I mean, this is a disgrace. This is ridiculous. Him looking like this is an embarrassment. They should fine him. He should be suspended. He should be held accountable at this point in his career, right? We should not be seeing him like this. Now, what the funny thing is, in 3 months, he's going to be ready to go on another Super Bowl run, right? But our Philadelphia radio was listening to this and they were critiquing the guy. They started doing some Kincaid in them. They started doing their homework on him, right? And one thing Kincaid said was, Kincaid is a Philadelphia sports reporter. He said, the guy never shows his face. He's a radio host. He doesn't have our radio hosts have streams up on YouTube while they're going, right? You can see their face. They're at training camp, bros. They're at the NovaCare complex, right? They're around these players. And all Kincaid said was, I don't have no problem with you reporting that. Put a face on it, though, right? You're going to report about, because you're not talking about in between the lines when you're calling him fat at a beach with his wife, right? Bros, are you fucking there? I'm asking you questions.
Bro, I'm letting you go.
All right.
Yes.
I didn't know if you knew I was talking to you, right? So, little bitch. So, he's like, I did some homework. I'm going back to certain episodes, and he never puts a face to it. Now, he said, I'm not asking this guy to put a face to it and go to the Kansas City training camp and fight Patrick Mahomes. He said, but players, they respect it more because they know what the job is, when they're going to talk about things that a player might not like. But if you're out there hanging around a training camp, doing, radio stations out there during the training camp, the outside shows, you're showing your face, a player's at least able to walk up to you and have a adult cordial conversation about something they didn't like, right? It's the little weasels and the reporters who take digs at players that know they're never going to be around the players. Not no practices, they have access to it, right? These are medias, right? So it made me think about something. When I seen Sirius Jones arguing, and it's like, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. We know you ain't about shit. And here's the thing. I'm not talking about you bloggers that have been to events before. Do you actively go now, though? after your channel starts popping, and I'm not talking about one person, I'm talking about all of us, including me. You're going to talk about these brothers 24/7. Sometimes it gets outside of the lines of battle rap. You can say whatever you want in between the lines of battle rap, in my opinion. Especially if a guy's struggling and continue to struggle. I even think some overcriticalness is okay. Man, he fucking sucked all year. That's a little rough, but I can understand it, especially when you're consistently critiquing these guys. And I'm not saying the battle rappers are right all the time. I'm simply saying when you start talking about these guys in a disrespectful manner, questioning their manhood, saying they're pussies, they ain't gonna do shit. We done seen that. You ain't on shit. To me, it's super weak if you're not gonna pop out and be accessible. Now, the shitty part of that is I don't know if I do know the rappers aren't as professional as these fucking sports people because there isn't millions of dollars at stake to lose here and lawsuits. So I don't know if one of these bloggers pops out every time, it won't turn nasty and potentially fuck the event up. But I'll say somebody's name who disrespected me, Piper Boy, and I saw him, and I immediately pulled him to the side. Yo, let's go talk real quick. There's a lot of people going on. He was at the bar. He was in the bar area, I believe. And we went to the side, like behind the stage. It was just me and him in a fucking super disclosed, super off the grid area of the building. Wasn't nobody around. And I told him what I didn't like about what he did. He told me why he did it. And basically admitted that, nah, I did it because you blocked me. Yeah, all right, we was both being petty. You know what I mean? And he was like, I'll take that shit down, Froze. Unblock me. And one thing I respected was he made no excuses. He didn't say, man, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. It was, nah, he told me straight up, man, I'll put that shit out. I understand you thought it was corny. I'll put it out because you blocked me. As corny as I thought that fucking was, what I respected more was that he made eye contact. We spoke, and he wasn't intimidated by me at all. And I wasn't trying to intimidate him. I didn't feel like I needed to give him that energy, but I needed to have a conversation with him to let him know, yo, I can't have you covering me like that, putting titles like that in the air and think that I'm going to see you and just put my head down and not talk to you about it. I don't move like that. We're going to have an issue every time. Right. And I respected that. But, I feel like there's a disconnect when you're sitting back and you're watching these bloggers sometimes just completely disrespect the rappers as if they're going to pop out and stand on it in any way. It's corny to me. It's corny to me. And it's why there's a disconnect there. It's why rappers only fuck with certain media. It's why media be clickbaiting all the time. It's why media don't, depending on who they're talking about, they'll push the envelope of how far respect to go. And I just think, man, we could clean up so many things around here. But is it going to get cleaned up? Probably the fuck not. Because why would it get cleaned up? Who's going to clean it up? How many people are going to support? Yeah, there'd be a lot of dirty motherfuckers around. It's more dirty than clean. So trying to clean it up, they start trying to act like you the problem. But, I just think that shit is weak, man, as men. I cover these guys, and I'm going to be at events doing commentary, and anybody can come up and speak to me about something that I might not even know they had a problem with. And guess what? As a man, we're going to talk about it. But I give them that opportunity to maybe hear where I was coming from, maybe where they didn't hear or felt like they couldn't, talk to me on the DM. They wanted to see me, however the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that for bloggers who don't go to events, for bloggers who know they're not going to be outside, I just think it comes off tacky for me when, you're talking disrespectfully outside of the lines to these guys, knowing you have no plans on standing on it in any way. It's got to have, you got to be accessible. You know what I mean? Because they will respect that. You know what I mean? But a lot of motherfuckers don't got backbones, no diddy. So, it kind of is what it is. But,
So you didn't take a breath during that whole, I don't want to call it a rant, but you were cooking up. Like you didn't need me to, I didn't want to interrupt you there.
Oh, no, I was just, no, I
don't want to interrupt you there.
Sure. Appreciate that.
So the hard little bitch you gave me.
That was a lick back from the chat that be bitching. I've been tight ever since you said that. I've been telling you ever said, E-Class, I don't gotta put a name on it. Eat a dick. I was just literally, I can't stand you put a name on it, niggas. It's totally double fist, deep throat dick gobbling. I can't stand that shit because you only want to see it to see a back and forth go. One thing you know about Frozen is though I'm outside. I go places. I be places. So if I'm critical of a rapper, I'm not fucking hiding from him. I'll be there. And I don't have a problem with a rapper because I'm critical of him, right? But yo, don't be double fisting nothing here talking about put a name on it. You know what I mean? I'll put a fucking lame on it. You get the fuck up out of here if you want names. Clown. Fuck you talking about. Eat a whole dick. But you know, bros, again, I don't want bloggers to be fighting rappers. What's wrong? What?
Other, very feisty.
Dick eating ass again. I'm serious about that shit though. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about that shit. I just come out corny to me. That shit don't be funny. That shit don't be the big. You know what I mean? It don't be.
No, but you I don't think you noticed that you did the double fist.
The double twister. Yeah, I had a couple bitches done double twisted my shit. I know what it look like. I'm watching the bitch eat my shit. Just because I'm doing, don't mean I know what I'm doing. I ain't no dick rider. Hey man, I had my dick ate up plenty of times.
Stop doing it.
Yeah, I mean a little double fister. That's what we're doing. A double fister. It's okay to do it. As long as you ain't doing it. The double fister twister. The fuck? Don't pause me. He doing it. The fuck? Motherfucking Indian rock burn in my shit like put a name on it. Get the fuck out of here. Dick eater. Can't stand y'all. It be you niggas. Won't put a name on it. Won't go. Fuck put a name on it. Won't pop outside if you talking like that. Right? Fuck all that put a name on it. This is everybody. Everybody's name. I'm not excluding anybody. We all know who media around this bitch. And I ain't coming at nobody. I'm telling you how I feel. And from somebody who be outside, from somebody who gets booked to rap, booked to do commentary, booked to do face-offs, humbly, I be outside. Sometimes I say some shit. Battle rappers have hollered at me. Right? You know? That's all I'm saying, y'all. If your friend won't say you're frozen, he will. Once again, man, make sure y'all go back if you didn't see it. We did a Super Stream 17 yesterday. Bros was talking about it after the Super Stream. We told each other, we're gonna start bringing the Super Streams back door more often. You know what I'm saying? So
That was very fun.
it was fun, man. Jazz is always good energy. You know what I mean? Jazz is always, a fun person to interview.
Jazz, one of the bros, man.
Jazz, get right in here. You know what I mean? Hey, Jazz, I want to ask you about such and such. No. All right.
I got a little video coming out, man. I took Jazz on a date.
Yeah, bros. Now it was bros was on a date with her. I don't know if she was on a date with him, but you know what I'm saying, Moon Girl? Because I'm really speaking from I
almost made her pay though.
But this why it's a like. This why it's a likability thing. Serious Jones per se. He's even been saying, man, they treat me like the drunk uncle. And it's funny, too, because they don't like Serious Jones, his midness gets grabbed. He's ass. Jones not ass. You just don't like him. Like, is Jones super fire in 2025? I wouldn't say he's super fire, but far from ass, serviceable, and been around for 30 fucking years, damn near. Damn, the fact that he could get in a ring on 3 days' notice with a John the Don and not die should be credited. But no, we don't do that.
He beat Rum Nitty. They swept it under the rug.
They sweep everything Jones does under the rug because its likability is low in the culture, right? So for me, it's like, and here's the thing. I'm Serious Jones do some shit and act certain ways that I see him where I'd be like, man, that was a little tacky, Jones. But I get his frustration. You know what I mean? I get his frustration. It's like, y'all motherfuckers just be thinking y'all can talk to me. And then because Mav sucker punched him, right? Now that's the direct indication that Jones is pussy to you? Because he was in a battle and somebody punched him that he did not expect to be punched by? That mean he pussy? Like,
and I know the internet don't be portraying this like Jones is not a small guy either.
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. No, me and Jones had an issue in 2019. I was retired. I wasn't battling, and I was fucking shit water. I ended up getting booked on the him versus Matt Hoffa card. The last thing Jones said to me was, "I'm gonna slap the shit out you when I see you." I had made a comment about him being knocked out by Matt Hoffa, right? So, a corny comment too. We was arguing back and forth. Months had went by, months. Now, to me, when you say shit like that to rappers, I don't usually take it serious because I know, not am I thinking necessarily everybody pussy who say that, but I know as men, we calm down, right? So in the moment, I might, if I see you, Jones or Froze, I might try to slap the shit out you right now if I saw you, because I'm feeling that way. But if we don't see each other until motherfucking August, and you said that in January, I know you are now forcing the energy because naturally ain't nothing really happened that was that serious to keep you that upset. So did I expect Jones to slap this shit out me on site with no rap when he seen me? Absolutely not. But that wasn't coming from a place where Jones pussy. I just knew he couldn't have been as mad as he was 6 months ago when we was arguing on Twitter. I wasn't either, right? But as soon as we saw each other, we stepped outside immediately. I told him I had my face off. Come on, Jones, let's step outside real quick. And we both apologized. He told me he was going through some shit with his family. And you know, I told him I was bitter, you know, and we squashed that shit, right? But I never got Jones was just some sucker. He didn't avoid me. We went and hollered about that, and he remembered it. You know what I'm saying? So for me, but it's so easy to say that if you know for a 100% shot without a shot of a doubt, you ain't popping out anywhere he gonna be at. It's not fair. It's not fair. We take advantage of it.
Guys showing shine, and that's a fucking fact.
That's showing shine. Some of y'all would have been hospitalized from that punch. Jones took it on the chin and stayed standing. Nothing to be ashamed of. This Sean, I'm gonna keep it a beam. I can't say I'd have been hospitalized, but I can say off of how many times I saw that, if I was hitting the same way, I am not 6'6", right? My fat ass might have been asleep immediately. Like, you know, it was unexpected. You know what I mean? So I never looked at that situation and said, yo, Jones pussy. Just like when Disaster did that corny shit, karma is karma. I get it. People who feel like that. I never looked at it like, yo, Disaster tough. Because he caught Math and with all his homeboys around him, they set it up. He knew he was going to sucker punch him back, and then they were going to roll on him in the building. I never gave any points to Disaster for that. Never did. Never thought it was thorough. Actually thought it was more cowardly than anything. Yo, I'm going to punch him, but I know I got a whole bunch of gang members behind me, and they're going to make sure I'm okay so I can do it here. It's safe. And then to never battle on the East Coast again after that says everything about that. So, you know, I don't know, man. I try to be consistent in my way of thinking. I know certain variables play a part, but, you know.
Listen, man, you can speak on shit when it's public. You try to do it in a way that's not overly offensive, but still giving a real thorough opinion. But also trying to stick to the battles and what you're doing in your career. And if you choked in your last 3, well, guess what? There's nothing good about that. So you can't, you know, throw any icing on that pile of shit. That's just what it is. You know, so, but if you stick to the sport and you know that's what you want, you know, it's up to the rappers at that point to deal with it professionally. But like you said, when it's outside the lines, you know, you adding disrespect in to somebody as a man or just in general as a person. I think that's where the negative energy comes in at.
Type shit.
And I can feel it. Although on the flip side, you know, some like I don't see. I'll use Jay Smo as an example.
Yeah, freaky. He did that because Mac said that about that in the Hollow battle. I think it was either Boston or something like that, where he kind of had a surprise battle or some shit like that, or I think that's what it was. I could be wrong. I think Diz had like a surprise battle with Hollow or some shit like that. You know, so I'm not sure. But yeah, man, we 30 for 30. It's 14 of 30 today. If you didn't know, we've been keeping count. We started on the 1st of July. It's a movie. We still in the gym. I'm going food shopping tomorrow. Feel like I've got the workout part down. And now I gotta KK Swag said, who stink? Nobody stink, man. Hit that like button on your way out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll cut a blog or something like that. Maybe do some content video, maybe do some live with y'all. I don't know. But what y'all do know is we'll have something up on the channel for y'all tomorrow. Your friends won't tell you, Frozy will.
Now, see, what's cool about this is I have full control over the outro.
Did you not stop the video? Are we still going?
We are still going. Okay. And I haven't had that power in a long time.
So are you going to abuse it? Are you able to handle that power?
Well, yeah, because I'm going to switch this back, So, I'm going to end it when I want to end it. And chat, I want y'all to have a great day. And you guys will continue to look at Froze. And, enjoy this weather. Kiss your kids, kiss your family members. And we holla at y'all tomorrow.